Confidence is one of the best traits you can have. Arrogance is one of the worst, and the line between the two can be blurry. Some people are worried that if they become confident, they'll cross the line into arrogance, or that even if they don't, other people will perceive their new confidence as arrogance. In this video, I want to help you demonstrate and feel confidence.
I can do anything good. Yeah. I can do anything good.
Without the arrogance.
Like, I am a god. Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was, a god.
And to do it, we're going to take a look at Conor McGregor and determine whether he is mostly confident or arrogant. So let's start with the obvious. Confidence is attached to reality. It backs up what it says. Arrogance is overinflated and is often proven to be false by reality. In light of recent events, Conor definitely gets 1 point in the confidence column. So lesson here, don't talk if you can't back it up. But the defining aspect of arrogance, as you're most likely to encounter it or even exhibit it, is loudness. Confidence is a statement. Arrogance is a scream. Check out this example.
Pimp, rocking Gucci mink, and without me, this whole fucking ship sink.
Notice how that scene contrasts with Conor's calmer yet confident prediction for the Alvarez fight.
I have everything on him, reach, height, everything, so I don't see him getting out of the first round. If he does, great, I'll take my hat off to his toughness. He's a tough dude. He can get in and fight, and he's been doing it a long time. But tough is not enough to go against me.
In addition, arrogance comes through when someone's status or track record leads them to believe or behave as if they are superior to other people, not just in a single sport like MMA, but in life. Conor's lateness and subsequent non-apology at the UFC 205 pre-press conference communicated that he didn't think he should have to keep his commitments to be where he agreed to be. Take a look.
Are you annoyed at all that Conor McGregor can't make it here on time? Speaking of the devil.
Here he is. Sorry I'm late, I just don't give a operate on my time. I operate on my own time, and I'm running early on my time.
I'm not suggesting that Conor McGregor needs to value each reporter's time in the same way that they value his. He'd have no life if that were the case. I am suggesting that he take his agreements seriously, as should we all. No matter what success you may have in life, you need to get clear on your values and standards so that you know how you and other people should behave. And those standards apply whether you are at the top of your industry or just breaking in. So while you might decide that it's not a problem to write a shorter email when people are demanding of your time, it would probably still be arrogant of you to agree to a meeting, no show, and then not apologize. In short, do not let yourself believe that you are better than other people because you have achieved more. That same kind of arrogant superiority can come through in loudly shouting down people who respectfully disagree with you. This dynamic doesn't often occur at a UFC press conference, so check out this video of Kanye West telling Sway that he doesn't know what he's talking about.
You ain't got the answers.
Kanye,
you ain't got the answers.
I'm asking you.
You
a
ain't been
question.
doing the education,
bro.
You ain't been doing the education.
Kanye, calm down.
You don't have the answers though,
Calm down.
because you trying to give me advice about something. You ain't got the answer. You ain't spent $13 million of your own money trying to empower yourself.
Yes, but I spent hundreds of thousands and putting out clothing lines at a smaller degree. All I'm asking you,
and there ain't no Ralph though.
Imagine the same scene, except imagine that Kanye had been looking Sway in the eye instead of away. Imagine that he'd waited for him to say what he'd said, and then Kanye had responded with exactly the same words, except just more quietly and controlled. The arrogance probably would have seemed like confidence from someone who had been there before. He could have said simply, "You don't have all the answers, I know you haven't spent the money that I have, and you don't have the experience that I do." Abrupt? Yes. Arrogant? Not really. Lastly, you can spot arrogance by how it shares or doesn't the credit of success. MMA is a lonely sport. You're out there by yourself, but no one does it by themselves. They're trained by coaches, supported by fans, pushed by their competition. And as cheesy as it sometimes sounds, we want to see that acknowledged during victory. So when we see people shout out their fans and their coaches, we realize they know the contribution of others and see those people as less arrogant. Check it out.
I'm absolutely blown away by the support. I can't put into words how grateful I am for everyone to support me and follow me. It's why I still showed up here. So much went on during the build-up to this. I say thank you to my team, my family, everyone that's come up with me, because it's a tight circle. People since day one are here with me now. So anyway, I just want to thank everybody that's been with me. and the Irish people that support me. I swear to God, I've done this for us. I've done it for us.
In summary, confidence is secure because it is based on reality. It's quiet, it doesn't act morally superior, and it remains humble while acknowledging others and even luck, but it still has conviction, built both through experience and through visualizations. I talk about this in other videos, which I will link to, but for a sneak peek, just listen to how these top performers talk about visualization.
It feels great. It feels familiar. I saw it so clearly. I swear to God, I saw it so clearly, so consistently, until it's here in reality. So
important in the body. We have to visualize what that body ought to look like in order to make it win, because that's what creates then the will that you need to go to the gym every day. The will that makes you go and do the 4 steps, the will that makes you go beyond when you do your 500-pound reps in the squats and you can't do another rep and your body is shaking. It's the will that makes you go one more time down and struggle up one more time.
For it can't be done. This is why I try to tell you, anything and everything can be done if you can visualize it and if you believe in yourself.
Arrogance may look like extreme confidence, and I think that's why people are worried that confidence will turn to arrogance. But the way that arrogance is created is almost exactly the opposite of confidence. Arrogance often comes from insecurity. The arrogant person may still visualize themselves winning, but their visualizations focus more on the praise that they will receive than on the achievement itself. And that is because arrogant people feel like they need a constant stream of external approval. So they'll give opinions where they have no experience, flaunt their successes loudly, and still not feel great inside. If I had to boil it down to one distinction, it would be this. Arrogance occurs when you identify your self-worth with your skills and your opinions. Because they are yours, they must be superior. And if they weren't superior, you would feel worthless. Confidence occurs when your self-worth is so solid that you can evaluate your skills honestly. Sure, you're going to put in the work to make sure those skills are top-notch and that your opinions are well-founded, though you always recognize that they can probably be improved. You don't need them to be superior or perfect to feel like you are enough. So returning to the question that I posed at the beginning, is Conor McGregor arrogant or is he confident? And the answer, at least in my mind, is that Conor McGregor is a performer. He can rile people up with big, brash, boastful claims, but the fewer cameras are on him, the more you see the quiet confidence. I'm sure he's going to play up the arrogant character, and maybe the praise will get to him, but his most recent post-fight comments make me think that we are not quite there yet.
I'm very confident in my abilities and what I'm predicting I'm going to do, and I back it up. I back it up with work ethic. I back it up with hours upon hours of time and dedication. I never slip. I never take a second off this game. So I'm very satisfied, very grateful, very happy, but not surprised. You know what I mean? I knew it. I knew it was going to happen for me.
That's all just speculation, though. The more important question is, what are you? Are you confident or are you unsure? Are you self-assured or are you arrogant? Hopefully this video has given you a hint, and if you sense that you're tilting towards the arrogant side, the root of the problem is self-esteem, which I'll be talking about in future videos and have in past videos, though hopefully this one is a good primer. And while deep-rooted confidence takes some time to develop, you can boost your situational confidence very, very quickly, literally inside of 60 seconds. So if you'd like to feel more confident in a particular interaction, like a date or an interview or a presentation, and you've got a minute to prepare, I've created a video that's going to show you how to do that. You can just click the link here and you'll go to a page where you can drop your email and check that video out now. You can try it out probably in the next few minutes and see how it works today. If you like this video and you want more, definitely subscribe to the channel. We cover the best ways to become your most confident and charismatic self in the moments that count the most, and you'll get more on that every single week. So if you want to make sure that you never miss a chance to improve, you never miss one of our videos, click that subscribe button now. Also, if you have any video comments, go ahead and write them below. That can mean a particular individual you'd like me to break down or a topic that we haven't covered yet. We're going to be having a slightly different topic on the next video. It's going to be kind of off of what we've done in the past, but I'm very much looking forward to doing it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.